Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this video with you guys because today I am gonna be sharing a list of international movies when it comes to lesbian content that you guys might not have watched yet. But before we get into further details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments as well, because like I always say, your opinion does matter. So let's get right into the list. So we're gonna start off with Based on a True Story. It's a Friends movie released in 2017. The story follows a writer, Emmanuel, who struggles after the release of her latest book, which leads to a rough spot in the personal life after an obsessive admirer Eva shows up and imposes their influence on the writer, and they end up getting, involved with each other and bonding on a romantic level, which takes the writer's journey to a whole different dimension. The movie got low ratings. It actually got a 5 out of a 10. Me personally, I will definitely give it a 7. I feel like the quality of the movie is amazing, the content is amazing, and the story of the two women together and the way they connected and the chemistry, I would definitely rate it a 8 out of a 10. Moving forward, we have Summer Love. It's a movie that was released in 2008. It is a passionate love story set in the 1920s. It's a drama romance. It follows newlywed American wife with her husband on the Greek island Lesbos goes through the pain of basically getting involved with another young woman, which basically end up them spicing up their relationship, and the three embark on this trio type of romance. But the two ladies end up getting very close to one another and actually connecting on a romantic level that actually really surprised her husband. This one is interesting because, to be honest, they look so cute together, and it's like a classic movie. The wardrobe, the scene, the scenarios is definitely giving what it's supposed to give. So if you haven't watched it yet, I will definitely highly recommend you also go ahead and go watch it. And then we have Attenberg. It's a Greek movie released in 2010. It's a comedy drama romance. It got a 6 out of a 10 rating. Stuck in her boring factory town, 23-year-old Marina is at the merge of both her father's embarking passing and the distance of her other humans. So she actually end up bonding with this young lady that she met, and it looks like they have a really strong connection going on. But later on, Marina, she actually ends up meeting this guy who is new in town, and the two embark on a love affair. And we all know that things can get complicated once you have a bond with someone, but you end up getting involved with someone else. We all know that that can go from 0 to 100 real quick. This one ain't really my cup of tea, but it might be yours. You never know. Moving forward, we have Between Them. It's also a French movie that was released in 2021. It actually got a 7 out of a 10 rating. A brilliant professor, sickly jealous, is convinced that his wife is cheating on him. He hires a female private detective to follow her. Soon after, the detective develops a strong attraction towards his wife, and actually the both of them end up getting into this whole, affair situation, because now the two women are actually starting to develop feelings for one another. And she is a detective, so she has to try her best to keep things professional, but it's really hard, because the more she follows the woman, the more she tries to investigate, the more she's basically falling in love with her. This one is intense, and I would basically rate it, instead of a 7 out of a 10, I would definitely rate it basically a 8 out of a 10. And then we have Beion Pavilion. It's a Hong Kong movie released in 2001. Kui Ha is a famous strongless courtess marrying into the noble house. She develops a relationship with a female cousin of the family and also being admired secretly by her butler. Rong Ho is the cousin in the modern shriek and nice teacher who wants to be independent and serve her country. But when she meets Xing, all her plans go to astray, and basically the two end up developing a very strong bond that surprised everybody. The movie got super good ratings. It actually got an 8 out of a 10. If a movie, and when a movie gets an 8 out of a 10 rating, it means that it's definitely 100% worth the watch. Me personally, I haven't gotten the opportunity to watch it yet, but I will definitely go ahead and go look at it, and hopefully in the future do a review, because I feel like 8 out of a 10, it's really, really good. Then we have Skin Deep. It's an Australian movie released in 2015. It got a 6 out of a 10 rating. It's a drama. A straight-laced woman in fierce denial of her being diagnosed with a terminal disease finds herself carried away on an impulsive adventure with a queer stranger that she meets. The two embark on a complex and intense friendship and romance as well. The quality is okay, it basically got a 5 out of a 10 rating in my personal opinion. If you go and do your research, it's 6, but I will give it a 5 just because I feel like it's too slow. I needed more action, more emotions from it. But one thing I have to say, it's a beautiful story of two women that, fall in love with one another, knowing that, their love story won't last forever. So yeah, it gets deep, it gets intense. Following, we have Sheohar. It's an Indian short film that was released in 2021, and it's actually 30 minutes long. It's a story of belonging and acceptance, identity, and family told through the courage of queer women chose to embrace love that exists. So basically, they have to go, behind their personal beliefs and their families in order to make this relationship work. They knew both of them being together because of the society, because of religion beliefs, that it would be impossible for them to actually be together, but some way, somehow, they still have decided to embark on this difficult journey to be accepted, by their families and everybody who surrounds them in order to basically to live their life together. It got super low ratings. It actually got a 3 out of a 10, which surprised me, but I get it. But if you guys have watched it, please let me know your thoughts on it. Moving forward, we have Baka Bukas. It's a 2016 Philippine romantic drama. Alex is a lesbian creative who juggles multiple jobs. Her family and friends are aware of her orientation, except for her best friend Jess, who she is secretly in love with. An angry phone call from Alex's ex-girlfriend reveals the truth, and Jess is in disbelief that Alex managed to hide that side of her from her. And later on, the two embark on this whole journey of, basically exploring and, trying to understand everything that is going on, because at the same time it's not an easy situation for Alex, especially her knowing that she is in love with her best friend. She doesn't want to ruin the friendship, but she also can't hide her feelings for her anymore. So it's actually a very, very interesting story that I would 100% recommend you all to go ahead and to go follow, because I feel like the two really have a strong connection. And when you have feelings for someone that you actually care for, you have to be very cautious on how you play everything out. So yes guys, that's basically it. If you guys haven't watched any of these movies, I would highly recommend you all to do so. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as well, because like I always say, your opinion does matter. And I also want to say that I've activated the super stickers to the channel, just in case any of you would like to make a small donation. It will help us out a lot when it comes to just bettering the content and taking things to the next level. And I also want to say, if I have mispronounced anything or said anything you might not understand, I truly apologize. I always try to keep it as clean as possible, but if I don't, hey, my bad. Please let me know your thoughts. I really hope you all have enjoyed this list. Until the next list, and goodbye.